Peace, Infinite Waters diving deep once again. I woke up like this, deep divers, all magical and fly, just, whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration. I feel so much better now. Hadouken, take all of that good ass energy I'm sending you. You feel so much better now. Hey, a big shout out to everyone who's joined the new Infinite Waters Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/RalphSmart. Click the link down below, deep divers, and be inspired. So let's talk about what everyone is talking about, the 2024 presidential election. That's right, things are really heating up, deep divers. Oh yes, it's all happening. November the 5th. And who have you got? Maybe Trump, maybe Kamala, right? A lot of people are kind of divided. And we're going to talk about the things, deep divers, they're not telling you about the 2024 presidential election. Look, this information right here, deep divers, is going to blow your mind, inspire you, and help you become your greatest version at the same time. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support the real. Smash that like button right now if you support the real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Look, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. Good things are coming your way. If you're ready to receive them, thank the cat down the road, okay? Now, someone actually sent me a great question about this 2024 presidential election. I'll read it word for word. Hey Ralph, love your videos. I'm in the heart of nature every day. I don't think I'm voting this year because I follow my heart. I surrender to nature for my growth. Just have an emotion thought on this. Can you share this question and maybe answer with a video? Absolutely, absolutely I can, because this presidential election is very important, very significant. And there's a reason why a lot of people are talking about it. Because whoever is in charge of America is really in charge of the whole world. Oh my gosh, yeah. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Because America is one of the most powerful superpowers, okay, in the world. And a lot of people want to sit in that office in the White House. Is it going to be Trump again or Kamala? Who have you got, deep divers? Are you Democrat? Are you Republican? What do I think? I always say, focus on yourself. First and foremost, focus on yourself. Now, it always amazes me that anytime with the 2024 presidential election, you've got people who are endorsing Trump. You've got people who are endorsing Kamala. And guess what? Donald Trump went on the Joe Rogan podcast. Now, Joe Rogan is literally the godfather of podcasting. And I'm like, when is Donald Trump going to go there? And he went there. That's crazy, deep dives, right? Well, you have Beyonce endorsing Kamala, okay?
H-Town. We are so happy to be standing here on this stage as proud country Texas women, supporting and celebrating the one and only Vice President Kamala Harris. A woman who's been pushing for what this country really needs right now: unity. It's impossible not to feel the energy in this room, the positivity, the community, the humanity. We are at the precipice of an incredible shift, the brink of history. I'm not here as a celebrity. I'm not here as a politician. I'm here as a mother.
So with this 2024 presidential election, if you can't decide who to vote for, you're not sure about it, that's okay. You can, deep divers, you can. I vote for myself. You can vote for yourself, right? But it's hard when you have well-known people endorsing a certain presidential candidate, right? So here you have Elon Musk, who is endorsing Trump.
Come on up here, Elon. He created the first major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space. Come here. Take over, Elon. Yes, take over.
Hi, everyone. As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA. Well, first of all, I want to say what an honor it is to be here. And, you know, the true test of someone's character is how they behave under fire. And we had one president who couldn't climb a flight of stairs, and another who was fist pumping after getting shot.
So one of the things we can really learn is that politics is not about unity. It's about division, right? Democrat, Republican. So we have to remind ourselves it's a war, and there's a war happening in Washington right now. So Trump is for Elon. Elon is for Trump. Eminem, Obama, they're for Kamala.
Detroit! What up, though? So look, I wrote down a few things I wanted to say. I love you too. Thank you. I'm here tonight for a couple of important reasons. As most of you know, the city of Detroit and the whole state of Michigan mean a lot to me. And going into this election, the spotlight is on us more than ever, and I think it's important to use your voice. So I'm encouraging everybody to get out and vote, please. I also think that people shouldn't be afraid to express their opinions. And I don't think anyone wants an America where people are worried about retribution or what people will do if you make your opinion known. I think Vice President Harris supports a future for this country where these freedoms and many others will be protected and upheld. And here to tell you much more about that, President Barack Obama.
You know, I have done a lot of rallies, so I don't usually get nervous. But I was feeling some kind of way following Eminem. And I notice my palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit on my sweater already, mom's spaghetti. I'm nervous, but on the surface I look calm and ready to drop bombs, but I keep on forgetting. Dun, 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 dun. I thought Eminem was going to be performing. I was going to jump out. Love me some Eminem.
So Shakespeare said the whole world is a stage. The whole world is a stage. And when I see politics, I see that it is a stage show. And you ask that question. I don't feel the need to vote. And that's okay. Some people are going to vote. Some people feel they don't have to vote. And you have to honor how you feel. Because you see, what happens is that they use these celebrities to endorse a candidate. And now if you like the celebrity or the public figure, you're going to vote for who they like, right? So Taylor Swift is endorsing Kamala. Elon is for Trump. And some people have never actually even voted ever before, like Danica Patrick, right? Danica Patrick, shout out to her.
As it's been so confusing to me how when you say MAGA, it's meant to be an insult. I am passionate because it feels like voting for Donald Trump is like the vote of reason. It's like the rational, reasonable choice. I feel like most of all, though, what this country could be if he gets into office with all of the amazing, brilliant people that are supporting him, I feel like it could not only make America great again, but make America greater than it's ever been.
Right. So some people have never actually voted, and they're voting for the first time because they're just like, oh my gosh, right now, so much is at stake. Right. And you got to remind yourself that a lot is happening all around the world. And this election is going to either make America or break America, right? But at the same time, when you dive deeper, you realize that it's two sides of the same coin. The whole world is a stage. And beyond a government, you have a shadow government. And the election is actually a selection. The election is actually a selection. Slow motion this side. But never mind. Just forget I said that, right? Now, some people said actually what Trump is doing is he's kind of threatening people like Jeff Bezos to kind of not put Kamala on the front page of the Washington Post. Okay, so even the editor there actually resigned.
The Washington Post is in turmoil tonight after the publisher announced that the newspaper will not endorse a candidate for president. That's the first time they have not done so in 36 years of presidential elections. The Post itself reporting that the decision came from the paper's owner, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. Now, the editorial page had drafted an endorsement of Kamala Harris before the decision was made, according to a source, and the fallout has been immediate. Washington Post editor-at-large Robert Kagan resigning from the newspaper tonight, others possibly to follow. Bob, I have so much to ask you. I know it's emotionally, mentally, in every way, an incredibly difficult day and moment for you. So you made this decision to resign. Tell me how you came to that decision, what got you over the line?
Well, it was a pretty easy decision. This is obviously an effort by Jeff Bezos to curry favor with Donald Trump in the anticipation of his possible victory. Trump has threatened to go after Bezos's business. Bezos runs one of the largest companies in America. They have tremendously intricate relations with the federal government. They depend on the federal government. And Trump has made it clear that he will attack media organizations that are critical of him. He's threatened to take away CBS's license. And this is clearly an effort by Bezos to try to get on Trump's good side in advance of his presidency. So if we want to know how Trump is going to stifle the free press in the United States, this is the answer. This is how it's going to happen.
And now, before I even give you my in-depth breakdown, things they're not telling you about the 2024 presidential election, some people feel that Donald Trump is a fascist, right? Charlemagne the God.
I think that her saying that she believes Donald Trump is a fascist got a lot of headlines because it was the first time she said it. She's been going along for days saying Mark Milley said he's a fascist. This person said this. You raised the question of authenticity in your interview with her, and that was an authentic moment where she says, "Yeah, I do think he's a fascist," and I think that's why it had a reaction. Donald Trump, he for whatever you think about him, if you like him, if you hate him, he is certainly who he is. He's showing us who he is every single day.
Yeah, which is a fascist. And it's crazy because you still don't have news networks having that conversation. Yeah. Like when somebody says, when somebody questions Kamala Harris's blackness or is he a DEI hire, y'all will have roundtable discussions about that, asking that question. How come you're not having roundtable discussions asking, is Donald Trump a fascist? Actually not even asking it, stating it. I mean, when you look at the things that he's talking about doing, jailing journalists, jailing his political opponents, turning the military on American citizens. The guy said he wanted to terminate the Constitution to overthrow the results of an election. How come that is not the topic of discussion on networks like CNN every day?
But do you think that, I mean, you were raising this with Kamala Harris about her own authenticity, about her own willingness to just, you know, say things that aren't crafted. Do you think she needs to do more of that? You know, Trump's going to go. Trump's going to go. Apparently, yes. Apparently, Trump's going on is going to tape a thing with Joe Rogan. Do you think she should do that?
I think that she should keep calling Donald Trump a fascist. And I think that Americans need to keep looking at the rhetoric of Donald Trump, because I don't know why we're even thinking about electing somebody who's talking about putting people in camps. I don't know why why we want to elect somebody who's talking about mass deportation. I don't know why we're having this conversation about somebody who wants to terminate the Constitution to overthrow the results of an election. Aren't we supposed to be a patriotic country?
So, things they're not telling you about this 2024 presidential election. Once again, you can see that people are divided, okay? And because certain celebrities endorse, you know, a candidate, if you like that celebrity, you're going to be more inclined to kind of vote for that candidate yourself, right? So politics is not about unity. Politics is about division. It's polarizing, right? Some people love Trump, some people hate Trump. Some people love Kamala, some people hate Kamala. And what you're going to see is after the election, you're going to see whoever wins, riots. People are going to be protesting. People are going to be unhappy. Some people are going to be very happy, and some people are going to be very unhappy. And you got to remind yourself, this is all done by design, because when you divide a population, you can rule a population. I always say this. Have you ever wondered why we have leaders? Slow motion this side. You're supposed to be leading your damn self. We are the ones we're waiting for, deep divers. We are the ones we are waiting for. And once I realized this, it empowered me to become my greatest version. I'm voting for myself every single day. Yes, it is important to vote if you feel the need to. But also, it is important to realize that the whole world is a stage, and you should be focusing on yourself and voting for yourself, because right now, it's like WWE, WWF, right? Okay? It's turned into wrestling. So going back to that question, I don't think I'm going to vote this year because I follow my heart. That's okay, because you can vote for yourself, and you can also take this into your mind. Just because you do not take an interest in politics doesn't mean politics won't take an interest in you. Pericles, right? So what these people are doing in Washington when they get in office is going to affect you. So that's the reason why, yes, politics, even though the whole world is a stage, it still is important. But at the same time, we become our greatest versions when we focus on ourselves. It's all a distraction. Focus on yourself. If you're ready to do that, hit that like button right now, share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real, share this video, subscribe to the channel. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Whoa, breathing, getting that good ass prana, baby. Make sure you join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/RalphSmart. Click the link down below, deep divers, and be inspired. Okay. Also, check out the #1 best-selling book Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook, The Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version, and the latest new book, The Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart at ralphsmart.com/thebook, The Secret Recipe to Becoming Your Greatest Version. And go and get the Good Ass Prana Shirts Deep Dive is all new designs you're going to love for men, women, children, even cats down the road at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version, book it at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Deep divers. Things they're not telling you about the 2024 presidential election is that we are the ones we're waiting for. No presidential candidate, Kamala, Trump, is going to save you. You know why? Because we are the ones we're waiting for. Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. And leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. One love. Peace.